Hello friends. So after pass, manage instance or SQL, Azure SQL, we are going to create or implement or deployment of VM along with that high abilities, basically not a standalone. We will see that high abilities. Okay, because we are getting facilities like OS and all, so an automated features here. So see, just click on this and select license or free license, because we have a developer edition that is free. We can use that one. Okay, that is, we are going to select here SQL Server Developer Edition. It is free, so we can just implement and we can check on Windows 19 29, not 22. Okay, so Windows 2019. Okay, or we have more, we can see the first versions and all. Okay, an addition of SQL Server and Windows, but we are going to see latest one. And we can say that free license 20 to developer on 19. Okay, and just create. Okay, okay, so the basic one, the basic tab here, so we have to just check the subscriptions and all. What do you have? So just we are going for pay, or we don't have any trial. Okay, then we have to create a resource. Okay, so you can use your resource always on AO. Okay, and then see the virtual number of virtual machines. So we can create here with the same configuration and all. Okay, and you can edit your name here. We can say that mcc db. Okay, vm1, and then here mcc db vm2. Okay, so you can provide the name, and number of nodes is 2. Okay, the region is us, ability group, ability zone. We can, okay, ability set or ability zone, there are different things. See, ability automatically distribute your VM across the multiple faulted domain. Okay, and physical representative Azure region. Okay, so it is region wise, and then we have making trust relationship between two systems. It is required. Okay, just you can say that. Okay, without trusting, they are not able to communicate with each other. The image of SQL Server 2019 2017 developer. We are going to set the size. What is the size basically? Okay, the recommendation size. See, this is all disabled. So just select here the VM sizes and all. So basically we are going for testing or development. So you can just create here on development or general purpose, one CPU, two CPU. So this is based on cost and all. See, B1, we can just going to select B1, the less amount, and on DTO and option because we are for testing purpose. So we can select this one. We can select yeah. So see here, because this is the low cost per month, so we are just going to click this one, select 1 GB memory on CPU basically, and next we are going to see this one, the virtual admin name. So we can say that AO DB admin. Okay, and then you can provide the password, so you can see it, get the password policy and all. Okay, so can use long password because that is for best practices, not be cracked. And okay, and see the license, save up to license cost of highway benefit later. Okay, Windows license and on. Okay, and next is network. So see the network, we can see that DP VNet. So okay, so see where DNS and window control, that is the domain name system, or we can say that domain controller VNet is not required basically. Okay, so we can say that something like a net. No, that this is, and then I see basic or not a standard inbound. We can just set after that, which is not required here. Okay. Uh-oh. Not found. So from the network part here, we need to think, or we just search our network basically. Mhm. Leave it. Okay. Then we have a network for next is Windows failover cluster. Windows Server failover cluster details and manager. So what is the failover cluster name? So we can write AOCLU. Okay. Cluster. Then witness authentication account, storage account. So you can just create here name AO storage or AO SSD. Okay, the standard. Okay, this hit OK here, and no, it is saying that please select a storage version v2 for your kind. Okay, so we have to select v2. Not first is not available here. Okay, AO SSD. Okay, next window active directory name. Okay, so join username. Okay, so we have a username domain join username. So what we can pass the username which have authentication to add user or objects in a domain. Okay, so you can just click for here, you can say that example domain admin. So we can just write uh, AO admin. Okay, the username, and then go down, then we have to just pass here password. Okay, right, always keep long password because that will not, no, this is different one. This is a FQDNA. So what is your FQDNA? Fully qualified domain name. So AO dot dbsrvr dot com. Okay, just you can pass as same as domain account. Okay, SQL Server account we are using for SQL Server account. This one we are not going to provide any additional things. Okay, next about the disk. Okay, so disk we have a premium disk, a standard disk, basic we can check that also because we are not going for any live application, or we can say that means this is only for demo, so just we can keep this. Okay, encryption, no, we are not going for encryption. Okay, simple. And is the storage, about the storage, so you can change the storage and all if you require. Data file, log file, these are best practices. Okay, just you have to just for data ultra and premium we have see the IOPS and all. System data and temp.db exclude, we can exclude from here. Okay, and then we have a G drive for log, F drive for data, and yeah, the premium disk. Okay, shared storage SSD, the temp.db. Okay, and the number of file for the TMDB, see TMDB configuration and all, and growth by 64 MB. So this is basically about the disk. In cluster we need to think about the data files and log file and TMDB and system DB. Okay, just hit OK. So we configure the disk here. Now go down, nothing to configure here. Let's go up disk. Then we have a server settings. So we have to just provide the ability group. Ability group means which ability group we are going to demo AO. Okay, always on. Okay, listener name. Okay, so demo SQL. Okay, and now primary, and you can say that, see this is about the server configuration in when we enable always on, the about this replica and all. So this is a read secondary. Okay, readable secondary, you can say yes, synchronize commit, failover automatic. Okay, so just you have to choose that. Okay, but we are keeping that manual. The port number, so you can just change the port number. Don't, sorry, don't keep on default port. SQL authentication, this is disable, but yeah, we can enable that. We can create a SQL account. Just sorry, uh, AO admin SQL. Okay, simply. Okay, Azure Key Vault, you are not integrating here to saving this all the password and all. See the instance settings, MDOP and all, we can just check from here. We can just configure that server level settings. MDOP for magnetic parallelism, you can set min or max memory. So you can set, just we can say that 512, sorry, 512 MB and 512 MB, just default. Okay, then ad hoc optimizer, this is about the server level configuration. sp configure, we fire command on the VM, and we can say that on premise systems. Okay, so if you want to ad hoc optimization, you can just click here. Okay, that will optimize. Okay, then go down. Next is log pages memory, that is required. Okay, this is a Windows level setting, Windows policies. Okay, and initialize file, instance file initialization, it is also required. Okay, just click yes. So this is about the server level configuration. Next is tagging. So we are not going to tag this. Okay, prerequisite validations. So you can just confirm here. It will validate all the settings and all, and then it will go for creation. Next, review and create. So we'll get networking error here. Okay, so just we need to set network table settings. Okay, so see this is settings, that is we have pricing 2.3295 NR per hour settings for that. Okay, and now we are getting an error. Okay, regarding the network, to come to the network point is not finding DNS server of the virtual network. Okay, so for this we can create, or we can leave it, because we don't have DNS virtual network should point to domain controller. So because we don't have domain controller, I was thinking that we can create via uh, DMZ server, like DMZ server. Okay, so now we have reviewed that we have an error. We can select here subnet and IP, the default one. Okay, zone 2. Okay, each VM need their own subnet. Okay, so we can create here the different subnet also. Oh no. So manage subnet here. Just come to the manage subnet. Okay. Just add one more subnet here. Mhm. Always on the subnet name. Okay. And gateway netting. This is a network part basically. Okay. It's created here. Okay. Now going back. Uh-oh. Sorry. Go to home. We are doing something different. We have done back. No need to go back basically. Okay. So this is our settings. Okay. And now this is our the create a VM basically and high abilities we have selected and da, 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 da.